Da, da, da.
It's episode 300.
It's 300. Oh, it's not really 300 because we've done a bunch of episodes without saying it's an episode. And he's got some flarp. And what are we going to do today?
We're going to do our 2021 contest update.
Yep, it's going to be our MP Fox prediction contest update. Pretty exciting.
I need cones.
And we're back.
Yay!
Yes, and I'm MP
I'm
Fox.
the votes.
And today, like I said, we're going to be doing our update on the contest. It is playoff time in baseball.
Playoff.
Yep, we have one game in the bag, which
One.
was last night's wild card game. The Red Sox are moving on to play our Tampa Bay Rays. Pretty excited about that. I cannot wait until tomorrow, but we thought that we'd quick do a video giving a little update on what's going on with the contest.
Yeah.
Because the contest ends in the first pitch of the World Series. World Series. So we're going to go through it. I'm going to go through the categories, say a little bit about the numbers and the victory and who it is, and then we might talk about who's still in this contest.
And we might talk too.
We might talk. And somebody's going to show off some cards. Who's that?
Me.
Oh, by the way, happy birthday. It was his birthday yesterday.
It was.
Yep,
I got
that's
that.
why we were up in Atlanta, if you saw any of the videos.
Yeah.
So first off, the winner of the American League East. This year it was?
The Tampa Bay Rays.
Yes, and 3 of you picked the Tampa Bay Rays. This guy didn't pick the Tampa Bay Rays, believe that. But, again, we had 18 people that were part of this contest. 3 of you picked the Rays. In this, are you going to show a card?
Oh, yeah. Fernando Tatis Jr.
Little Fernando Tatis Jr. See the hat? He got that for his birthday. He's a huge Tatis fan. Winner of the Central, Chicago White Sox. 10 of you chose the White Sox.
And this is not a White Sox
Card,
player.
please.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Ooh.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Oh, enunciate. Oh, and the winner of the West. And you got to not kick our backdrop there. And that's our backyard, nice and green and jungly. The winner of the West was who?
The Houston Astros.
Yeah, let me put this up here. We got some lighting difficulties. Boy, I'm messing this whole thing. How'd you get over there?
How'd you get over there?
I don't know. Anyway, so the winner of the West.
Was.
Did we say it was the Astros?
Yeah.
It's the Astros.
Speaking about Astros.
And 3 of you chose the Astros.
Speaking about Astros, cool hair.
Cool hair. Winner of the National League East, we were just there.
We were.
Yes, and who was that? The Atlanta Braves.
Yeah.
16 of you chose the Atlanta Braves, so that was by far the choice.
And this is Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr. And the Central in the National League were the Brewers. 4 of you chose the Brewers.
And Fernando Tatis Jr.
Oh, it's another Fernando Tatis Jr. Yeah, same card. You got a lot of the same cards in there. We actually picked these up at a show. Dude over here, he has got the in with this one guy at the show, and he handed him a whole stack of cards and said, "Here, this is $4." There was just tons of Tatis. So we got the National League West. Hey, the storybook team of the year, the San Francisco Giants. They were the big winners. A big whopping 0 chose the Giants.
Also, another Fernando Tatis Jr.
Another Fernando. We asked how many home runs for Aaron Judge. One of you guessed on the nose. How many home runs did he hit this year?
I don't know.
39. BD Kane out in San Diego. You chose 39. So you get the point all by yourself.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Also, we asked Bryce Harper. I need to eat my words. He batted .309 this year. And somebody chose 294, and that was the closest, and that was the Brox boys and Aaron.
Not Fernando Tatis Jr. though.
And Aaron's going to be a big sister this year. That's pretty cool stuff. She is the cutest on the internet,
I
interweb,
thought that was
inner
Little
stuff.
Leaf.
Little Leaf is pretty cute too, but Aaron's very cute. She started playing soccer too.
Oh, cool.
Nothing to do with this video.
I thought this was a baseball.
It is. We also asked who's going to have more wins, the Chicago White Sox or the Chicago Cubs. Sorry, Tony Black. It was the White Sox.
Yeah.
It was.
It was. And this guy doesn't play for the White Sox. He plays for the Atlanta Braves. Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr. Next question was, how many victories for Blake Snell? There was a lot of guesses in the mid-teens. He actually ended up with 7 wins this year. He did a lot less than I thought he was going to do, too.
Yeah.
But the card hobbyist was the closest with 13.
Oh, wow.
He gets the point.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Another Acuna Jr. You can see the theme. He loves the current young stars, which I understand. I love this flarp, too.
No, that's so
We also asked who's going to win more games? Charlie Morton, Uncle Charlie, who used to be a pitcher here, or Chris Archer,
Yeah, I
who
think
ended up being hurt almost all year.
Yeah.
Now, Morton had 15 victories. Archer had...
one.
So, whoever chose Charlie Morton gets the point. And actually, he had 14 wins. So, 15 of you chose Charlie Morton.
But none of you guys chose Ronald Acuna Jr.
No, and you chose Chris Archer, by the way.
I did.
Yeah, you did.
There's no way.
Next up was, who's the AL home run champion? And who was it this year? It was a tie. You were there. You started saying it. Salvi Perez and Vladdy both had 48 or 49.
I don't know.
They tied, and nobody chose either one of those guys this year, so nobody gets a point.
But did anybody choose Ronald Acuna Jr.?
Nah, I don't think so. The worst team in baseball. Now, that was a tie also. I think the teams both got 52 wins. I didn't write it down, but I think they got 52. Ouch. That was the Baltimore Orioles and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Your Little League team last year, we talked that they were like the Baltimore Orioles. But anyway, 3 of you chose the Orioles. Nobody chose the Diamondbacks. 3 of you got the point.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
He's
Next
fine.
question. Were the Angels going to be in the playoffs? A bunch of you said yes. 9 of you picked no. So that's half of you chose no. Half chose yes. And are they in the playoffs? No. So those that said no get the point.
Vladdy's on
That's who's that? Vladdy. Speaking of Vladdy, the next question was, who's going to be the American League or the All-Star Game MVP?
it. It was Vladdy.
It was Vladdy. Yes, and one of you chose Vladdy, and that was Scotty from the Aranya Boys.
Vladdy!
You got the point. Next up, how many victories for the Marlins? They had 67.
Whoa!
Get this. Somebody had 67 on the nose. Nice face. It was those at Positive Breaks said 67. Him and his glorious beard.
Vladdy Jr.
So they get the point. Next up, who's going to have more victories? The Yankees or the Mets?
Why no?
Yeah, who was it?
The Yankees.
The Yankees. Yep, they had 92 wins, and the Mets had
63.
77.
I was close.
63. Yeah, as soon as DeGrom went, they the whole Mets kind of went. They farted out with Flarp. So 14 of you said the Yankees. 14 of you get the point. Next up is Vladdy Jr.
Upside down Vladdy.
Was how many innings was Clayton Kershaw going to pitch?
262.
He ended up pitching 121 and 2/3 innings.
Okay.
Somebody said 121 innings. That was Brock's Boys, and Aaron, you get the point.
Vladdy Jr. You
Next,
get the point that I like Vladdy Jr.
there we go. He likes Vladdy. Like I said, he's a new Young Guns kind of guy.
Yes.
Next up was the first manager to get fired. There was nobody, so nobody gets the point. And actually, a couple people get the point. I got to refigure that in because I think a couple people said nobody, and I did not figure that in. So the next question was, what two
Brady World.
what 2 teams are going to be in the World Series?
Ooh, I know.
Who? We don't know yet.
To be continued.
So let me quick tally this up, and we'll be right back.
What? Mookie Betts. Figure it out. Uncle Shay.
You going to show me?
That's how you start it off.
Okay, because I was messing this up every time.
Yeah.
Every time I messed it up.
Every time.
Every time. I'm not very technologically savvy. I hope you get a kick out of that. Anyway, I added in the people. There's only 2 of you that said nobody was going to get fired that year. But I did cheat MC out of a point, and I cheated Ken from Ken's cardboard of a point. So that changed things not very much. Going into last night's wild card game, we started out with 18 people in this contest. Hopefully next year we get 36. Let's try to double it. We're going to change it up a little bit. I've got some ideas. And then, out of those 18 people, only 8 of you are still vying to win this contest. So it's going to play out. We'll have the final update obviously is going to be after the first pitch for the World Series. But 8 of you are still in it, 10 of you. So until next time, I'm MP Fox.
Wait, so we aren't going to say where everybody is? Or?
No. We're not. Goodbye. Peace.